This is an excerpt from our latest episode on Patreon. Want to hear the rest? Visit patreon.com/dissectingthe80s.
When the mega powers explode.
I'm talking about the 80s. Oh, yeah.
Great Scott!
Cream of the crop. Oh, yeah.
Mega powers, yeah!
When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
We just talk about Tremors. We have this beautiful matte painting of the desert, and then we slide in on Kevin having a pee. It's, love a movie where we have two movies I like, Waterworld and Tremors, both start with Kevin having a pee.
Oh, a Kevin having a pee.
Yes.
I was like, Kevin Bacon's not in Waterworld?
No, that's Kevin Costner. And then we get this like perfect intro of our two main guys here with Burt Ward and Kevin Bacon, where like we immediately understand who they are, what their relationship is. And the other thing is with this movie that I was thinking about, like, this is a real blue collar movie. Yeah. And I feel like you don't get them very much anymore. But this is like
we might just not see them anymore if we get them.
I mean, that's very possible. They might be like direct to streaming on some obscure thing. But like, I feel the same way about Evil Dead as like a real blue collar dude stepping up, sort of thing.
Okay.
It's like the average Joe hero is a fun thing. I mean, I'm not trying to go to superhero tangent town. I'm just saying, like,
yeah. But even in general, like,
steps up.
I think Mission Impossible is not a superhero movie, but like, they're not everyman.
Right.
Exactly. I'm an everyman who takes off his shirt, and I go, okay, not damn.
Yeah. But like someone who, when they have moments of competence, are impressed by themselves, I like. Frankly, Indiana Jones is certainly a white collar guy in his job, but it's the vibe of a blue collar guy movie.
I agree. Also, I thought my brain saw Burt Ward and said Fred Ward, and I was excited and then disappointed.
Is that Robin?
I thought Fred Ward.
No. Fred Ward, the comedy guy from like the Christopher Guest stuff.
Yeah. I don't think I'm not a comedian, but yes, he's a comedic actor.
Got it. Yes.
He was I think he plays the president in WALL-E.
Does he play the president in WALL-E? I would buy that. He's in a lot of the Christopher Guest.
I think he's the only human. Like it's his face as the president in WALL-E.
Gotcha. I think he also plays Allison Hannigan's father in the American Pie movies.
Oh, I mean that makes sense. I feel because Levy was in those, and they're buddies.
Yeah.
Do you know who originally, like, the writer wanted for the Burt Ward role?
No.
I will give you one guess because I'm curious.
Burt Reynolds?
No, it is wild.
Schwarzenegger.
Jack Palance.
Honestly, I kind of see it. Like,
he's 25 years older than Burt Ward.
Yes,
he's not running from shit. He's not pole vaulting across the boulders.
Listen here, kid. I'm gonna be the one that goes, not you.
Like, no, he's gonna I want to die first because I'm not doing stunts.
Yeah.
I'm 50. I don't kick, I don't pole vault, and I don't stretch.
Kid, we gotta stay off the ground, so we're gonna pole vault from rock to rock. And then he goes to pole vault and both of his elbows and shoulders shatter and he falls to the ground and gets...
No, I'm picturing just like his body stays on the rock and his arms just pop out and continue, like holding onto the pole vault.
like a Looney
Tune skeleton.
Well, for the rest of this episode, the role of Burt Ward will be played by Jack Palance, at least on this end.
Yeah, I saw that. And then I saw Bruce Campbell was considered for Kevin Bacon, which again, that one makes sense to me.
Yes, yeah. And as much as this is a Bruce fan podcast, worst movie.
I don't know if it is.
I think Kevin Bacon brings a little energy to this that he is like, he feels like, well, maybe if I try hard, I'll get something out of this. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, he's not phoning this in at all, and he's definitely like sort of crested his wave of stardom.
He apparently like hated this movie for a very long time.
I'm sure, yeah. Which is dumb, but it's good that he's coming around.
He was like,
He seems to have a pretty good sense of humor in general. He was funny in that Guardians special.
I think it's once he hits a certain age, he was like, well,
Yeah. I mean, essentially infinite money. Been married to the same woman for a long, long time. She's also incredibly
Who is she
successful.
again?
Now they have their Sedgwick.
I always forget they're married.
Yeah.
Because they don't.
They have their Nepo baby.
Like, if I look at them together, my brain doesn't go, yeah.
Yeah. And they have their little Nepo baby making movies now. She was the lead in Smile.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I finished watching that movie and her name is like Sozie or Zozie Bacon, whatever it is. And I looked at it and I was like, is this another fucking Nepo baby?
Has she done a lot?
And I look it up and I was like, no.
Okay.
Like a few things, but that was like her big break. Now she and her dad are doing an electric car commercial that I saw 800 times this week while visiting my parents. It's like, Jesus Christ with the commercial. It's like, it's very funny to me now. Like the Nepo baby move is the dad or the mom gets in the ad and then they put all the kids in. There's another one I saw 800 times was for Paramount Plus with Sylvester Stallone. And
his daughter?
Like, it's all three of them.
I didn't know he had multiple kids.
And it's like they're doing like a bit about Cliffhanger, except the mountain is like a digital Stallone face. It's actually like you would probably laugh the one time you saw it, and then the subsequent 312.
You're like, no.
But it's like the mountain kind of talks like our Stallone impression, being like, oh,
okay, that's cute. Okay,
face? Yeah. And then there's like his three daughters texting, being like, "Is Dad climbing his own face?" Like. Well, it's just so funny to me of just like, oh yeah, I'll do your commercial, but you gotta put all my kids in it.
I think it might be the other way. I think they poach the kids.
I don't think
and say, hey,
I don't think
what are your parents doing?
I don't think Stallone's kids are approached by anyone except the perfume samplers in a mall.
No, the daughter's does stuff. She was in that shark movie.
Yes, I know, because she's a Nepo baby. I don't think she's like a hot contender.
But the Nepo baby, it's easier to get the kid and then snag the adult in on it. Be like, oh, hey, well.
I mean, this ad was definitely a Stallone first ad, but yeah, maybe. But it's like, I'll do your electric car ad, sure, but my daughter's going to get all the lines. I'll just have one line at the end.
You know who I wish would do that? Danny and his daughter. Get the fun people to do it. I want the fun people.
Yeah. I mean, she seems fine, but like a tenth of the talent of her parents.
Yeah, but like, so give Danny DeVito the lines. She can be there, but...
Yeah. I have been Trip Lano.
I will always be Andrew Lano.
Until next time.
Don't you forget about me.
Dissecting the 80s is a Chum Some of This production. Want to hear the rest? Visit patreon.com/dissectingthe80s.